Guys, welcome to Season of Ghosts, Session 1, and this is a historic moment. Not only do we have our first time new player Jim with us,
Hey,
playing
how's
a
everybody
game, this is also the first time I'm doing a pre-written adventure. So, yeah, I'm like, there's many times when I was just sitting there reading it, and I'm like, I just want to stop and just write my own because this would be a lot easier, even though I feel like I'm learning a lot. And I'm like, it's a gaggle of fun. So if you guys are watching now or on YouTube later, I'm D Payne. We're doing this Season of Ghosts. The hope is to finish the adventure path, but hey, we know how adventure paths go if you know anything about them. But I guess we can go around, just introduce, I guess we can introduce ourselves and, like, let's see. Trying to think of, I hate icebreaker questions. Someone asked me, like, a really good one. Was it? If you had to come with a warning label, what would your warning label be? And so when they asked me this, my warning label says need internet to activate or to run or to function. I think this was need internet to function. So we'll let Josh go first since I've been here the longest.
My name is Josh. You can find me on the interwebs under Joshua Daniel Logan and or J to the Low. My warning label would be do not remove filter because then we are all in trouble.
Be fun.
It would be very fun for everybody. I wouldn't have a job anymore, but it would be fun. And or do not give caffeine after 8 p.m.
What are you, a gremlin?
I was gonna say do not feed after midnight, and then I was like, oh, that's too on the nose. But if you do give me high quantities of Snapple and or caffeine, I will be a terror, and my filter might not work.
Alrighty. Well, we'll just keep going around how you guys are on my screen here. Anime, you're next.
Okay, awesome. So I am Anime Hero 77. You can find me on most socials at either Anime 77 or Anime 25. Mostly only post on Twitter though. And I stream with my dad over on the Gamers Behaving Badly TV channel. My warning label, earplugs required, would be probably what it is, because I will not shut up. When I start talking, I will continue talking, and I will go forever until you wish I would shut up. So
I have a mute button on Zoom. Good. And
he has full control.
And Jim, how about yourself?
So yeah, I'm Jim. I don't have any of the socials. I'm not streaming anywhere but here.
Yeah, don't worry, you're probably better off for it.
Please don't find me. No. This I guess warning label is don't give sugar. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of.
Alrighty. And as we go through, we'll definitely get to know everybody here for a while. I will say, if you guys are watching, one, I'm just super excited because I haven't been able to do any dice games. What was that? Sorry, there's a bunch of stuff happening. Okay. Well, good. My brother finally saw my text message. But yes, I'm just super hyped because I haven't been able to run any dice-related games for like 4 months now, and I'm just like, okay. And so now finally we're able to get this on the way and play it. I will also, just for anyone that is watching on the stream or later on YouTube, I just simply ran out of time to get up all the things set up. So next time there will probably be a different layout and all this stuff, but we're working with what we got, and we got to rock and roll. So my desire to play out outran my desire to be, I need to make sure everything looks nice. But the other thing is we will ask for patience because we are using a brand new system today. We're using Foundry Virtual Tabletop, which it is very nice. There's a lot of neat things, but we are still learning it, and especially I'm still learning it. So I think I was able to pick up a bunch of the stuff, but hey, like time will tell how well things go here. But anyway, you guys ready to play a little season of Ghosts?
Let's go.
All right. So,
Leroy Jenkins.
TPK.
as I remember how to open up,
I will lead us into every TPK this time around, guys. Let's go.
Oh, perfect.
The
Excellent.
meat is here.
All right. So, you guys wake up in the middle of a forest. It's like you guys are just kind of wrapped up in these. I saw it and then I immediately forgot what you guys were wrapped up as soon as I looked away. Where did it go? Shoot. There you go. In straw mats. You guys are just wrapped up in straw mats and pretty tightly, but then it's just like as you guys are waking up, and it's weird because it's a little bit later than what you were expecting. Because like as your consciousness begins to start to activate, and you remember last night that there was the reenactment festival. One of the biggest yearly festivals that Willow Shore has. As you remember, just pretty much during just the beginning of the summer, as pretty much there's just this massive feast, and you remember having all this food and just all this like just celebrations and stuff as people were in the town. Were running around pretending to be ghosts in paper masks. And this was no secret to you guys because you guys were called out to for the lottery to be the sacrifices to please the ghosts. But as always, find where that person's name is. There is. It was right here. Sorry. Once again, I'll remember how to work. Huh? Getting there. Okay. Very annoying. Getting this name. Hold up. Let me find her. This is also the other thing I'm getting used to because I'm using a tablet for the first time, like to read all the notes off of it.
Cho Chun Hu, right? Is that who you're talking about? The person who was supposed to bring us breakfast?
Not him specifically. There is.
Never mind.
Yes.
I'll be quiet.
No, you're fine. It's like one of these
Are we
things. Like
missing Billy?
I remember
Is
the
Billy
name.
not there?
What?
Where's Billy? Billy.
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 Bill is dead.
Oh, I'm trying to remember
No.
who the leader of this. I'm trying to remember who the
No.
leader of this.
Jim
dumb
has to make a
town
new
is.
character on the fly. No.
It's okay. Billy has a couple of brothers and sisters.
And they all just so happen to be trained the same way.
Yes.
Okay.
Billy, Willie, and
Just
Jilly.
wait till Bonico goes, and then you meet his children.
Oh jeez. I hope I don't have to reroll a character. The ideas I have are awful.
Alright, well, I can't find the person's name, so I think it's Granny Who? Granny Who?
Oh, okay.
I'm
Grant,
thinking,
who's in charge of all the underboss? So
yeah, like, and so you see her, and I'm blanking on who the other dude is. There's another old Matsuki, just kind of sitting down like by the table as Granny Who gets up there, and you guys know this is like she's always kind of wanting control and just is always like okay, here we go, and she kind of gets up and she just kind of goes on. Remember, Willowshore, of the 8 tenants of when we're remembering the spirits. They may be powerful, but remember, there is always ways and rules that we must follow. Oh, there's the 8 practices. And like she's saying all this while you guys are like having all your food, like the feast and stuff, and just some people are eating, but like there's a handful of people, and maybe some of you guys are also paying attention as she kind of continues and clears her throat. And she just says, remember the 8 practices. Do not call a ghost a ghost. Instead, address them with a friendly greeting, if you must. Not pat people on the head or shoulders. Avoid entering bodies of water when a ghost is nearby. Do not eat food that has 2 stick-like objects protruding from it. Number 5, do not lean against walls during the day. Number 6, do not whistle at night. Number 7, not leave laundry out at night. Number 8, if you hear someone yell your name from behind you at night, do not turn around. Those 8 practices will keep you safe. And everyone's just like, yeah, okay. And it's just like there's some like cheers, just like, yeah, her. And then I lost, what was the guy's name that was supposed to get you?
Oh, Choni Chu something. Hold on, it was on like what page? He's at the bottom of page of the 3rd thing. Yeah, Cho Chun Hu.
Yeah, so Cho Chun Hu, he pretty much he comes up and like at different times. Maybe you guys are sitting next to each other, maybe you aren't. But he's like, get ready, the ceremony is going to happen soon, so it will be time to play your part. And pretty much you guys, within a couple minutes, men and women with paper masks come out, and like the adults and everything are playing up for the younger children that are just like, oh, it's the ghost, as they go and pull you 3 away as they wrap you up in these straw mats and put red blindfolds on you and whisk you away. But you guys know that this is normal, and in the morning, Joe and a handful of other people will come to pretty much save you from the ghosts and bring you back into town, which is normal. However, what isn't normal is that it seems that the time that was set for them to come get you is not when they're showing up. And so pretty much let's see who we can do this the normal way we like to do this. Let's have a roll off to see who's going to introduce themselves first.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
For people who aren't that are watching, we're using physical dice. We just like it. So.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Natural Twinzoni. Oh, brah.
Come
Glad
on.
we got that out of the way.
Yeah, now I'm gonna roll like crap the whole rest of the time.
Yeah, I got a 12.
I got a 4.
All right. Well, Josh, what character are you bringing to the table?
I am bringing a 60-year-old rat folk by the name of Yuka Ko Guto, or as the non-rat folk around him call him, Bony Ko. He is a thaumaturge, who is a Northridge scholar who lives in underneath the abandoned Cerulean tea house with his family. And he dresses in bones. So he has a bone mask and bone armor, and he always is dressed in bones. And maybe we'll learn more about him as things progress.
Maybe.
Or maybe we won't.
All right. I think you guys literally roll it the way you guys introduced. So.
That's funny.
Go ahead, Anime.
So, yeah. So, my character is Teost, or Toast, if you wanted to be very simple about it. He is a human bounty hunter monk, the Effluvian heritage. Honestly, just a rugged guy, very blunt, very to the point. He doesn't really think a lot. He just kind of does. He has studied for a long time, and he basically kind of has progressed that idea of keep everything out of your mind except for just fighting and breathing. It's like, you know, so that is basically what he does. He's very perceptive and very, very, very strong. And yeah, that's the kind of what Teost is. He's a burnt blunt boy, as I like to call him.
How about you, Jim? Who you bringing?
So I'm bringing Billy the Magnificent. He's a 12-year-old child who grew up on a farm with 6 brothers and sisters. Until his power within him sprang forth. He's a sorcerer human, and he had to leave home for fear of hurting his family. So he's on the adventure, or wandering around to try and control his powers.
Hey.
So that he can one day return.
Then somehow you found yourself in Willow Shore. So, yeah, so like as you guys kind of get up and start looking around, you realize this doesn't look like the same place that you guys were in. Like it was dark, but it doesn't seem like it's the same place that you guys were in the night previous before bedding down.
No.
But yeah, I don't know. So if 2 out of 3 people said that we're gonna role play any chance we get. So like, if you guys want to role play, jump in. Like I'm. So. But go ahead.
No, I was just saying. So the 60-year-old Boney is starting to move and get himself up at his like 3 foot whatever stature he is, and begins to like just move, and you just hear all of the bones in his back just crook, 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 crook. And then he does the same, and he's realizing, having been a part of this ritual before, that something's not right, and he looks over to Billy and goes, hey kid, wake up.
Yeah, just a little bit longer.
No,
I don't want to wake up
something's
yet.
not right. Get up. And he looks at Teos and says, there's no sign of what's his name? Cho?
Don't. Yeah. I was looking and I didn't
Yeah,
see it, but we'll go with that until I find it.
There's no sign of Cho, and we're gonna have to find breakfast for ourselves.
So the old man ditched us. Ugh. Kinda figured with my luck I'd end up here. A bad place like this.
Yeah, Cho Chung-hyo. Cho Chung-hyo. I found it finally.
Got you.
Yeah, he was the main organizer for the ritual.
So, my character is gonna do a perception check just to kind of see what he sees around him.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
That is an 18.
All right, like as you look around, it's very clear this is not the same place that you bedded down. Like, you can confirm that, but it's weather-wise, everything, it just seems like a typical early summer with, it's partly overcast and like pretty much, it's still got that crisp morning air to it. But yeah, it's pretty much you realize like, okay, well, by noon and like normal weather, it's like it's gonna get hot fast, especially as we're in the summer. But no, you guys are in the middle of the forest as you just see like the trees. It's like a little bit of a clearing. But if you and this is for anybody if you guys are looking at this, if you want to try to figure out kind of where you specifically are, if you want to recognize where you are, I need a survival or a Willow Shore lore check.
Oh, hands down, I'm gonna roll a Willow Shore lore. Let's do
Roll
that. I got a
survival.
+5 to that sucker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try survival with a +1.
I'm gonna try survival with a +3.
That would be a 2.
I got a total of 8.
That's a 17 on Willow Shore lore.
Alright, so
Granddad's got us.
yep. Yeah, maybe Billy.
Follow Granddad, boys.
Stranger danger. But yeah, Billy, maybe you're sitting there just like, oh yeah, we got to be near the farms or something. And Toast, was that?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can say toast. Yeah, that would be fine.
What was it? I heard toast.
Teost.
Teost. Yeah, so maybe Billy and Teost are just like, yeah, no, that makes sense as the old wise rat, the bone rat over there is just like, no, you know without a shadow of a doubt that you guys are actually to the east of Willow Shore.
Okay.
And
Are we on the other side of the river? Like, according to the map that we have in front of us.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's the fun thing. You can like hover over things. See him. Is that someone's cursor right there? Oh, I see all your cursors. They look like little ants.
Yeah, they are.
Funny.
That's funny. But yeah, so you're in the east, probably somewhere over here. Just like doing a quick scan. Yeah, so like probably over here somewhere. But you know that what you do know is that there's a game trail nearby that will lead back. Okay. Yeah, and you can notice the trail, and actually between your two checks, you can actually hear the sound of the river.
Okay. Yeah, so Boney tells everybody that I know where we are. Let's are you guys good to travel now, or do you need sustenance first?
Check myself over. I should be good, at least for a little while.
Boney pulls out like a little bit of cheese from his rations and just starts nibbling on it. With his bone, like, so he has a bone mask on his face, and he's just eating a little bit of cheese as we get moving to go down this path.
I just realized I was pointing over here because I don't know my directions. It would have been over here because I just saw the compass and I'm like, oh yeah, it would have probably been over here.
Wait, are we closer to Siba or the Duel? Oh, I see where you're
Yeah,
at.
right here.
Okay,
Over here.
gotcha. You guys look
yeah.
like flies. That's really
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
I
I
know.
know. I don't know if I zoom in, your cursors get bigger. No, they just sort of. Yeah. So you guys are. This is probably the trail you see somewhere, and you can
Gotcha.
hear the river. Yeah, you're probably in these woods somewhere that they tossed you in there. So, man, compasses. That I wish I saw that compass. I really don't know why I thought east was on the left side of the map the whole time.
That's so funny.
But to be fair, you look at this compass, it's not even north isn't north.
No.
It's like slightly to the left.
It's not.
Well, that's okay. Billy thought that was east.
Yeah.
I thought you said
Apparently
east.
I had Billy's survival check. Yeah, so
Yeah,
do
so
you
I
guys-
think Boney gets himself together, and he like comes over and like slaps Billy's leg because I don't think Billy's up off the ground yet.
All right, I'll get up.
Or actually, he uses his cane. He has a cane that he uses to walk with. So he's like gently prodding Billy with it.
I left the farm so I could sleep in. Now Billy gives a good big stretch. Ah. Messes
All
up
right,
his
young
hair.
man, lead the way.
So, everyone's name. Alf. Josh, your character.
Yuka or Boney.
Okay,
whatever.
yeah, but like, yeah, Boney. Now my brain just went to Boney T. But Boney, you you as you kind of like are munching the cheese and like everyone's kind of getting up and moving, you realize that Chung Hyu, that this behavior that he's having, like this is very out of character. Like he is normally takes any responsibility that he has very seriously, and that like this is completely out of character for him to like not fulfill what he needs.
Yeah.
Do you think the ghost got him?
I
Asking me.
can't place anything from last night, other than them bringing us out into the clearing and then laying us down for the night. And
I mean, I know I didn't stick a stick in someone's head. I didn't pat food. I made sure I followed all the rules.
would I be able to roll, or do I know like where we normally put people in the forest?
You don't have to roll like with the checks that you've done. Like there really isn't like a specific spot. They kind of just put you out in there. By the way, you guys have all your equipment and everything because it is dangerous to be out there. So like they're not like just throwing you to the wolves. Like there's like so like you guys have pretty much everything that's on your character. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I just also looked over and realized the compass I'm talking about isn't even shown on screen. But
That's
I
funny.
zoom out. There we go. Now they can see. Yeah, we'll definitely get something that's a little bit better to show off the maps and stuff because there are some really cool maps. I didn't have to make any of the maps for this so far, and I am. It's my least favorite thing to do. But yeah, so it is dangerous to be out here, but you guys have all your equipment. But there really isn't like a set place. You just remember that wherever you were placed the night before, somehow, some way you were moved.
Yeah, I think Boney is just kind of like It's very odd. Very, very odd. We need to get back to town as quickly as possible. We need to get to the bottom of what happened last night.
I agree. As soon as we possibly can.
So Boney begins to power walk with his cane.
Hey.
I equipped my frying pan.
I guess Billy follows. He doesn't want
With
to be
his,
out here
he
by
has
himself.
his lantern, even though it's daytime, in front of him as he's walking with his cane.
So
He's a Tonberry without the knife. Jeez.
Oh, maybe there's a knife nearby. Dave, just so you know, I have a passive ability with my lantern that within 20 feet I have what is it? I think it is it the benefit or it leaves secrets, no place to hide. So I can it gives us +1 to perception checks on anything that's in the light, and then during exploration, even if I'm not searching, you get to roll a secret check to see if I find traps, environmental hazards, haunts, or secrets.
okay.
Now is probably also a good time to mention that I have Detect Magic at will as a granted spell. So that will just be present.
Billy is just
Billy
constantly
breathes.
casting. It's like, detect magic. Detect magic.
Yep.
I smell the sparkle.
I will ask for reminders for all those. So,
I will try to remind you
yes.
consistently. If you bring a haunt out and I didn't know, I'm going to yell at you.
Yep, and then I'll just kill your character and make sure you don't have that ability anymore. But anyway, as you guys are walking, you kind of hear these voices, and then all of a sudden, kind of coming out in front of you are these giant centipedes. As we take it to the map.
Hey, let's go!
Hey.
Encounter number 1, everybody!
We're gonna die.
As I also need to find out how to give you guys token. So, let's see. Let's see, what do we do here? Oh, what's that?
Anime, is it TAOS? Is that your character? How you spell your character's name, or did you change it?
TAOS, yeah.
Okay.
Is there a way? Wow, they even have a pretty neat character sheet here. How do I? I'm trying to figure out how I can give this to you guys.
This is called learning on the go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, identity.
So
Assign token.
Ooh.
Oh wait,
quick
that's
rule
not.
question
Yes.
while we're waiting. For initiative, do I have a 0 on there, but I have dexterity. Do I add my dexterity to the initiative as well, or is
It
that
depends on what we're doing while we're moving through,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, so this would have been perception with what you were doing.
perception? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much it will always be perception unless you're stealthing.
In 2E, when you're not in an encounter and you're basically moving through something, you're doing an action, and then you get to use whatever that is. So
Okay.
if we weren't doing something specific, then it's just the straight perception bonus to whatever we roll on our D20. But
Oh my god.
which I have a -2 wisdom, so I only get my whatever it's called. I'm an expert in perception, so I only get the 3 instead of the 2 extras. So,
Yep.
darn.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Gosh, can you move that character?
Where?
Oh, let's see.
I'm still on the main map, so I have no.
Oh,
Yeah.
how do I bring it here?
Gotta move us over.
Activate? Boop beat. Just activate. Oh, there we go.
Loading strange aggression. There, yeah, I can move that. Yep, there you go.
Do not own any token with vision.
Yep,
He
that's.
hasn't given one.
okay,
That's because I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to get the first things there. So let's see. And then we will get art for this because I don't even know how to change things here.
I'm on top of you. Just kidding. So I would probably be in front of everybody. However, we're playing this out.
How do I spell Toast?
There. It's right next to the player name down at the bottom.
There we go.
TOS.
We're getting there.
I feel a Valeris issue coming on.
Yep.
Those who watch on the regular will know
Yeah, I've been
all
watching
about Blades
through.
in the Dark.
Okay, so now.
Oh, that's your name's just really little. That's really funny. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys, so there you go. So are you guys able to move your people, all your tokens?
Yep. So are we coming out of where the path was?
Yeah, I think you guys there.
Like up here?
Oh, hold up, I'm trying to.
You're entering from the adventure path, so to speak.
Let's go.
See. There were tokens here, and now they are gone. Go.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they kind of come out. Oh, hey. Now they want to show up. Cool. So yeah, they kind of. That's gonna be. I don't think you guys can see.
There we go.
So these two creatures kind of scuttle out
Wait.
as pretty much you just hear them pretty much start like saying, yeah, so they just scurry forward and there's like meat, flesh, bones, fingers, hair, skin, eyes. Yeah, we're gonna roll initiative as I do my normal thing of trying to find battle music. What's this one?
It's like flesh, stone, all those things. And I'm just like, imagine my guy turns to him and just goes, all the things that I'm going to be thrusting into your face to hurt you with.
So where did we come from, Dave?
I think you guys would have been over here.
Over on the side?
Yeah, I think you guys would have been
There we go.
kind of over on the
Okay.
the left side because this
All
is
right,
the
so I
trail.
came
You
out
guys didn't get
first
on the
then,
trail.
yeah.
This is you guys found the trail. I wish I could make
Gotcha,
you guys
okay.
different colors. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Here, I will just turn my character awkwardly the way that it is right now.
So with being upside down, it looks like an alien with his hands raised up.
Oh,
I can't.
Oh,
I
here
can't
we
unsee
go.
it now.
I think I found it. Bonico, what color would you like to?
Orange. Why not?
There we go.
I don't want to keep twisting it.
Oh, well, it was the color.
That's so weird.
I think you just stop moving your character so that way
No,
we'll see.
I'm not trying to move my character. I'm trying to zoom in and out.
There you go.
Not doing it for me.
Update token. There we go.
Hey.
This is slightly awkward, but that's fine.
Toast. What do you want?
Purple.
Billy?
And I'll go blue.
There we go.
So can't see Billy's token on my screen.
Billy's right behind you.
Yeah, I can't see it for some reason.
If everybody just moves over one, then we'll be able to see things a little more.
Alright. So here we go. So we got that. Let's see. So
I
there.
can't move my character now.
Oh, let's see.
I can rotate.
Billy.
Yeah, I can rotate him. I just can't move him forward.
Do you have to like click off him or something?
I gotta whatever these.
No, you have to click your character and then drag them.
There we go.
How you? Yeah.
Okay. So
For whatever reason, it was stuck.
all right.
Good.
Everyone, put your character. One of them. Let's. Counter tracker.
Mhm.
God, I don't know how to fully do this, so I'm just gonna write down everyone's initiative. So go ahead, roll your initiatives.
Okay.
And this would be perception or actually initiative.
Initiative with. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's initiative is a different thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just 18 then.
I got a 10.
Uh, 21.
All right.
Right, and so then we had. But Billy had a 10.
Yes.
Boney had a
18.
18. Okay. To Oast had
21. 21 total. I think.
one. All right. That. All right, and so these centipedes are just like screeching, just like these things that laying over there, like fingers. But Toast, you get to go first.
So. Far are they away from me? Well, I think the best thing that I can probably do is give them what they want, basically. Just run in and give them some fingers.
Smooches? Oh, okay. I guess that worked.
So I will. Oh, jeez. Do I turn off that?
Hmm?
Try to grab my character now. I just got on the ruler.
I think you just have to click the ruler.
Ah, there we go. Got it. There we go. Run at him and give him a quick punch to the face.
Okay, roll to hit. By the way, I do have the crit and fumble cards here. And they're actually for Pathfinder 2. They're not the remastered, but
Oh, nice.
Well,
it will still work.
I can remember roll. I'm trying to find my roll to hit. And I've not looked at this for a sec. That's not bad.
Good. It just gives me time to get the dice I need.
Oh, okay. Does a total 20 hit?
Unfortunately.
What? It does?
Yes, that hits.
Okay. I'll give him a whap with my fist. That is a total of 9 damage.
9 damage?
Yep, 6 plus 2.
Alright. Well, this one, he's just like, fingers, and just...
Yeah.
Oh, that's not... There. Boom. Go, he dead.
We did. Oh, goodness.
hey.
No. I did roll max, so, yeah. Yeah,
Trying
that's
to figure out... Well, can I just do this? Oh,
Just
and
double
he's
checking.
gone. Yeah. We don't get the fun thing of as I get to throw blood all over the place. So...
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. And with that, Boney, I just realized I wrote 2 B's on my character sheet, or the initiative, and I'm like, hold up.
To be or
All
not
right,
to be?
so the first thing that Boney does is he will roll his esoteric lore. So I have to roll. So it's a special lore skill that can be used to recall knowledge regarding creatures, but it can't be used on other topics. So I'm gonna roll it. That's a 12. That's a 12 recall knowledge on what can hurt this centipede.
What can hurt it?
Yeah, so it's like unlike a yeah, so it's basically I know what esoterica I can use to affect damage if I am successful on the roll.
At they don't have anything that stands out that they're immune or weak or resistant to.
Okay. Got you. That was a stupid roll. All right, so then he's gonna move up to this one. As he's moving up, he is going to move his wrist, which takes his sword cane, like his sword cane, like reveals itself out of its sheath, and he will roll an attack. Does a... Let's see, that's a 16 plus, there's a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, you did.
And then let me see what his... so that's I get a 1d6 plus 3 plus 2 extra physical damage. So that's at least 5 plus what I roll here. That's 6 points of damage, and that was minimum damage on my weapon.
oh, sad.
But I get 5 pretty much every time.
Yeah.
Was I successful on my esoterica?
Yeah.
Or...
Like,
because I believe I get an extra +2 to it. So like basically when I do the lore, I get like, so that's 8 points of damage.
oh, so it's 8?
Yeah.
Alright, well, how do you kill the centipede?
He just chops the head of the centipede right off with his cane.
It also asked Anime how he killed The other one.
Like he comes up, he has his lantern out, and he like does like this like weird move with his wrist, and he comes right across, and the centipede just gets sliced right in half.
Alright. It is gone. And you have finished the first encounter. Billy, what did you feel about that?
And that's what I'm talking about. He didn't know who he was messing with.
Two older guys like, protect the child. One punches the teeth in of one, and the other one just beat the heck out of the other one. Child over there like clapping.
Protect the baby.
That's the biggest centipede I've ever seen.
And everybody, that's how you know I didn't create this, because that first encounter, I would have killed them.
That is 100% not a D-Pain. D-Pain would have had 2 fire giants come out and like TPK us with 2 shots.
And
But that would lead to a story.
like the ultimate, ultimate honey badger with like metal plating and stuff that comes out to kill us.
Boney, after the kill happens, he gets down and he starts breaking off some of the legs of the centipede and putting it into his little bag. He scoops out some of the blood and the guts, and he puts it into like a little vial into his bag. And then he calls and he says, "Kid, come on over here."
No, I don't want any. I'm okay. I ate earlier.
No,
had my
no,
breakfast.
come here. You need to learn this. Does
Hesitantly
Billy come?
walks over. Yes, like a little bit at a
And
time.
he pops the eye out of it and goes, these are great for and he's just like starts going off on like weird random knowledge about like what eating one of these eyes will do for like your health. And he's like, gives you +1 intelligence if you eat like 95 of these, and just like pops it in his mouth and starts chewing on it. It's like as he takes his first bite, like just like juice comes flying out of it.
They ain't carrots, Granddad.
And he's
We're
not
gonna
like
be better
nibbling
vision.
on this one. Like he like popped that sucker in and just like big.
Nope, that's gross. Yep, nope, yep. No, thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, Billy, honestly.
What is...
Oh, it's still twitching.
I need everybody... Give me either nature or survival, not a check. What is your bonus?
Oh, okay.
+1.
I should determine which dice is going for everybody.
Both are 3.
3? Okay.
My nature is +4. Survival is +1.
Okay. You're higher. I'm gonna let everybody now know, so that way, at least for this session. Hey, the galaxy die is gonna be Billy for crazy sorcerer magic. The ocean for... Is it... Okay. Is it Toast?
Toast, yeah. Toast, yeah.
Toast?
You could say that. Yeah.
Toast.
That toast.
If
toast.
you can literally send it to me in Discord phonetically how it's spelled, I will get it by
Okay,
3 months.
I will get it.
Yeah,
Do
it's
that
just...
for you.
Yeah, it's like I'm seeing how you spelled it, and then I'm hearing how you're saying it, and in my brain, this is another...
I'm hearing the
Polaris.
T too, Dave. You're not crazy.
Is
I'm
it like
hearing the T too.
towel and oath?
It's like
at the
toast.
same? Is it towel?
Is it toast without the T? Toast? Toast.
Mhm. It's toast, but with an A.
Yeah.
Without the T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But anyway,
Teos,
stinky
but without
cheese.
the T.
Stinky cheese die is going to be for Rat McGee over there.
Of
Let's
course.
go.
Okay.
Hit him with that big stinky cheddar.
Alright, so Boney, yours was a +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we had a +4 for Billy for survival, right?
+4 for nature.
Oh, nature. Okay, and then
Survival is +1.
and then +3 for on both for
Yep.
those. So Boney over there, he's just he's fully engrossed in munching on this eyeball, so maybe he just doesn't put it together. But both Billy and Tessa, you guys realize that those animals, like they're by their entire being, they will not be as aggressive as they were. Now you guys put them down extremely fast, but normally they will escape right away. And the fact is, like, I don't know, maybe Billy, is something that, like, on your mind is just like, they shouldn't be talking. Like, they don't have the mouth function to, like, communicate in common. And
They
so,
were talking?
Mm-hmm.
They were screeching.
Yeah, they were saying like random body parts. So it's just you guys.
Oh, that's right. They were saying fingers.
Yeah, like fingers, hair, bones, teeth. But yeah, like you two definitely realize like this is very unnatural for how aggressive and just the way they were behaving. So.
Yeah, I looked at Billy and I go like, yeah, normally I don't have to usually deal with these things. I kind of walk past them, they run away, and I go about my day when I did my job.
Yep, that's not natural. Yeah.
I didn't think about it in the time of combat because I was so engrossed with making sure everyone was safe.
Let's do it. Trying to figure out how to get rid of the scene now.
Now is real, like, landing on Bonico that, like, they were saying words and he goes, Taos, did they say fingers?
Fingers, eyes, pretty much everything that they could in a human corpse.
Am I high right now?
Well, you did just eat an eyeball.
Oh, those can't make me high.
I don't know if you're high. But
If you lick the spines on their back,
I
that
very
gets you
much
high.
understand that I can lick any part of them, but I do not want to.
I think they can.
Like
Guys
Bonico's
have-
like, all right, we woke up. We're in a different part of the woods we're supposed to be in. And centipedes are talking to us now?
Drugs are not out of the question here. I'm definitely for you on that.
And Bonico's just like, we need out of this woods immediately.
Yeah. Back to the town we go as quick as
Not
possible.
safe here.
Yep.
You don't think they ate the town people, do you?
It'd be very unlikely, I would think.
If it would take so many of those to eat the people of the town. Like thousands upon thousands of centipedes, and there's not that many centipedes.
You ever lift up a rock by the river?
Those are small centipedes, not big centipedes, Billy. We just killed a 6-foot tall centipede.
The difference between wrapping around your finger versus wrapping around your entire body.
I'm sure you could make a centipede 6 feet tall if you wanted to.
We don't suggest that you do, but you could probably do it.
I could ride a 6-foot centipede.
Why would you do
The
this?
next one we find, we'll tame for you, Billy, to ride.
Oh God.
And Billy is very happy and ecstatic, like, oh,
And he's like, Taos is very, very skilled in nature. I'm sure he could tame it.
Pody, if we name it and we have to kill it later, he's going to be sad about it as I slowly relate into him.
It teaches the boy all about life and death. It's fine.
Fair.
I've got maybe 10 years or 1 year left. We're fine. It's all good.
1 year left. Looks at his watch like about an hour, old man. I think at this rate.
Boney like turns his wrist back and his like sword goes back into its sheath and he just starts walking, lantern out.
Yeah, right. Let's
on
go.
his
So after this fight and you get on the path, it's just a short 10-minute walk, and you pretty much are noticing that the weather is changing. That there seems to be this mist that seems to be rolling in. Like mingling between the trees and on there, and it keeps getting thicker and thicker as you keep walking, but eventually you actually do see the Dune River. I added a U to that first word, the DU River. As you continue to move. All right. So, but yeah, as you continue to do that, let's. Man, this is fun. I actually get to roll dice. So let's see. Society or Willow Shore lore?
Let's see.
Your dice already set, so I'm gonna roll them one.
I'm +5 in both. So I have my additional lore, or my diverse lore feat, which allows me to roll any lore at using, what is it? I get to, it's a -2 penalty, but I get to use my charisma for it. So it's basically I get to use esoteric lore to roll. So I normally have a +7, but it's a +5 and everything. So
Okay.
any lore, it's a +5 for me.
Okay.
Currently.
Okay, so you have a +5. On a not everybody has to roll on this, only if you want to.
Yes, you said society. Oh yeah, society
Yep.
1. Yeah, a chance, I guess.
Yeah, Society 1. Okay. Billy? Or are you still thinking about centipedes?
Still thinking about centipedes. Yeah,
Perfect.
Okay. I'm just gonna move that nat 20 over here. Anyway, but
Is Billy even trained in society?
+3.
Oh,
He's wise.
I'm not trained in it. No, wait,
he's got
yes,
something.
yes, I am. Yeah.
You can got a
you're
little,
trained?
little
Oh.
something.
Dang.
But yeah, so like the more and more you guys walk and look, this fog seems to persist and continues to build, and to the point where you guys get to this bridge right here. I don't know if that's showing up here.
yeah, yep.
So you guys get to the bridge, and you guys, like, as it begins to just get thicker and thicker, it becomes more like a fog, and both Billy, yeah, no, not Billy. Billy didn't roll. He's thinking about centipedes. Boney and Toast, you guys both I remember that it's definitely not natural, but pretty much okay, I'm just trying to think how this would make sense narratively. Tess, you're not from Willow Shore, but like you're kind of holding up here, or are you from Willow Shore?
I am not from Willow Shore.
Okay.
I'm here mainly for jobs.
Yep. So maybe you've heard this and you like mention to Boney, like, wasn't there like some sort of poem or something that talks about this? And I'm just, oops. Well, that showed that up. That's not what I wanted to show. I don't know if there was. If there was like a journal, I didn't know if there was two. I don't see it though. If it is somewhere, I don't know how to find it. But okay. So anyway, Boney, as soon as he mentions that, and you're just like looking at this tablets, please. Now's not the time. You're looking at all this, and at first maybe you're like, oh man, maybe this like an old legend that the summer fog brings sickness or something. You're like, no, that's not right. As you guys remember this old, through the help of this old nursery rhyme, about that is called Willow Shore's Eternal Lantern, and it goes, Lazy Adu took a break and did not light the lamp that day. This proved to be a big mistake. For then the ghost came out to play. Hazy mists and moon of blood, all because he just gave up. And so, yeah, this pretty much this, as like you guys were traveling all that, like I think it was like midday and starting to get into the afternoon, but like pretty much once you hit this bridge, this mist that turned to fog becomes just even thicker, where you guys pretty much visibility is limited. Like pretty much you guys yeah, like you can barely see more than 100 feet like outside of like out of your vision. Maybe like it gets all like obscured about 100 feet, but then it's just like past that, like it becomes all confusing and everything else. But why don't you guys all give me perception checks right now?
Okay.
That's 22.
Yeah, okay.
I was feeling good, but mine's a 15. 22 beats me.
I have a 7. Fog.
Yeah, so
I cast light.
it just
It's all right.
reflects back into your
20
face.
feet. We have 20 feet of light coming off of the lantern, plus 20 feet more of dim light.
So yeah, as you're walking and everything, as you kind of get closer and closer to this bridge, like Billy, maybe like out of the like corner of your eye, you feel like you see like shadows of more centipedes. Like you don't hear anything, but you see weird shadows like kind of dancing on like the edge of your like prefer. Oh, I can't talk, but like the edges of your vision, and like you look and it's just like mist and fog, just all swirling around.
Anybody else see that?
Probably just your imagination,
You didn't
Billy.
lick it, did you? You didn't lick the centipede, did you?
No.
Okay.
Was I
Because that would
supposed
make
to?
you see things.
Would-
No,
would
you're
that
supposed
help
to eat
me
the
get-
eye, but you didn't want to eat
Wait,
the eye.
did you say we had? Never mind. It's not important. What's important now is there's nothing to see, Billy. You're fine.
So I assume you guys are gonna keep walking into Willow Shore.
So Boney, so remembering the lantern, Boney remembers that there's the spider lantern right in front of us.
Yep.
As we cross across, so he wants to check and see if the lantern is lit.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys head over to the Spider Gate, as it's known, you just kind of go down the path, which is kind of one of the main like borders of Willow Shore. You cross the river, and my brain immediately went, over the river and through the woods. But yeah, you get there, and like you guys, you remember this statue, like this this whole shrine of a giant stone spider that kind of just sits there, and you guys all know like it's like this guardian spider that's supposed to watch over the town. But as you guys get closer, it seems like the mist, maybe it's playing tricks on your eyes or something, but just something about the shrine doesn't seem right. Do you guys keep walking up to it, or?
Yeah, so Boney holds his lantern up to it to see if there's anything hidden near it. How like so he's gonna do this until we get to about like 20 feet away from it, and then just to see if anything is hidden, if there's anything going on spiritual with it, something out of the ordinary.
And Billy's going to detect magic.
Right. So what I just wanted to like give you guys this image of what it's, because when you guys woke up, it was still kind of like sunny, a little bit crisp, but like as you started walking closer to Willow Shore, like the fog and the mist like is blocking out the sun, where it's almost if you guys have ever had, like, I know where, well, 3/4 of us live, there's been a couple days of it's just the fog is so thick that it almost looks like dusk. That's what it's like.
You mean like the day that we had a solar eclipse and the clouds basically covered the sun for most of the day?
No, I'm like talking about like days when the fog was so heavy that it sat until lunchtime.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, like it's not an eclipse,
Eat me
but
some clouds.
So it's just like it's very hard to see in front of you guys as you keep moving forward. But yeah, like you're not detecting any magic, and you're not really detecting anything strange until it finally comes into view. There, you were looking for the lantern, and well, there isn't a lantern, but more importantly, the spider's not there either.
God damn it.
Oh. And Boney immediately goes, not good. This
Very
is not good.
Mm-mm.
Very not good.
What's that mean? What do you mean the spider's not there?
And Boney goes, the lanterns are what protect us from the spirits. And do you remember what the nickname for the spider is? Is it ugly?
Ugly cute.
Ugly cute is gone. Ugly cute protects from the east.
And
Not
if you guys
good
want more
at all.
information, give me Society or Willow Shore lore.
I feel like an out-of-towner. I don't have the right to do this.
Shoot. What is that? That's a 13. It's my first not great roll.
That's you pretty much like you pretty much remember that the dang it, I'm reading and then my tablet turns off. It's but yeah, pretty much sorry, I need to correct something. That there is a lantern there, but it's unlit. You see that?
Oh, okay. But there is no spider.
But there's no spider. Sorry, I misspoke. So there's a lantern there that is unlit, but yeah, maybe you're just so like distraught the fact that Ugly Cute is gone. Like you're describing it to Billy that it's like this stone spider. It was like a solid stone spider that was the size of a horse. And like there's no way people would be able to move it. This doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's pretty much missing. But yeah, that's just information on just Ugly Cute itself. But
Can Boney light the lantern?
you can try.
Does, does
he
it
has,
look like
he has flint and stone and everything he would need to start fire.
Does it look like the spider just disappeared or it walked away? Impressions
Are
of
there
spiders?
spider footprints away from?
You
Yeah.
can give a survival
lantern?
check.
Yeah. I as a bounty hunter, I feel like I'd be checking around for tracks.
And so while you guys do those rolls, Boney, if you go to light the lantern, you realize that the oil that's in the lantern is completely out.
He has oil as well, so
Okay.
he'll put oil into the lantern and light it.
All right. Yeah.
I
and
come prepared, son.
There you go.
Nice.
And
I only got 1 silver piece and 1 copper piece because of it. Woo! Let's go.
yeah, it's lit, but the mist and like the heavy fog and all that stuff still persists.
There's another lantern we gotta check.
So, anyway, what did you guys roll for your survival?
11 total.
11.
8.
Yeah, you the mist and like everything and is just like definitely making it difficult to view, to like see anything. And I don't know if there were footprints that you're able to see, they kind of go in every which way.
Okay.
Mr. Boney Co, can we just like light it with a spell? Does it have to be a special fire?
It's not specifically a magic lantern. It is symbolic of the light, the eternal light within all of us. This is highly concerning.
So I should
That-
just be able to cast light and that'd be fine, right? I mean,
But as soon as you're gone, as soon as you're no longer focusing on it, there will be no more light. You'd have to stay here for the whole rest of the day by yourself.
oh, that's a long time.
Actually, that's not true anymore with the remastered light. You just kind of cast and it lasts all day.
Jeez.
Well, I don't know.
I
mean,
don't like
my
it,
light lasts all
Paizo.
day. I can do it and not think about it.
Well, I've already lit it. It's already lit.
Yeah, the lantern is lit. By the way, in the remaster, they kind of combine light and dazzling lights
And
together.
dancing light, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so now.
Oh, dancing me.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? You can put it on each person, like
Yes.
every round, right? Like
Yeah, like if you guys are going into somewhere, like just take 10 minutes, I think, and per person, you pop it on everybody, and I don't know, you have to read it, but just to make sure that's the case. But yeah, you can. It's it's pretty
just looks
interesting.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just have to check the remaster stuff.
But it does end until the next day preparations.
Jeez.
Wow.
God.
Okay.
that's
yeah, so
a ridiculous spell.
Yeah.
Billy will be detecting magic and have a light source.
And casting light consistently.
Jeez.
Billy is just casting light on things as he moves through town.
Magic tricks.
It's like, why is that lady still lit? So weird.
The darkness will not get him.
What are we in Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts? No.
You always got a light for the outhouse.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I turned to you guys. I turned to you too, and I go like, "Well, as much as I would care about this lantern stuff, if a spider's not there, I would rather not be around in case it comes back. If I'm to be honest."
Oh, we must make our way to the center of town.
Mhm.
We have to check the other lantern.
Make sure that everything is lit.
Yes.
Has anybody noticed we haven't bumped into anybody? There's
That is
nobody at the gate.
quite concerning.
It's not like there's somebody who's always at the gate.
Yes.
But it is, especially on the south of town, because the south of town, there's not like a ton of things until you get to the west.
Can I use my society roll for that, as coming from a small village, a small town, farming community, of whether or not there would be guards around? Is that possible?
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
He's trying to find the answer already.
That would be a 22.
Ooh.
So this seems more like a ceremonial gate, where maybe to show like town borders or whatever. But from what you're looking at, there's not really anywhere to set up like guards or anything. And you rolled a 28, you said?
No, 22.
22? Still high enough for me. But you remember maybe like when you first came in here that there should be a watchtower a little bit farther down the road. And if you mention this to like Boney Co, he would also be like, confirm that down the road is more of a watchtower and military post. Maybe like
let's go check that out.
maybe like a
Maybe
couple
there's somebody
miles
there.
or a mile. I don't know. There really isn't a legend on this map of how far. 32 miles.
Oh.
But yeah, down this road, like before you hit the town, like. Sorry, I'm just laughing by looking at you guys' little fly things running around.
Sorry.
Oh, yes.
We had a
Curious.
small child screaming, so I was trying to figure out what was happening. So we're moving down to see if we can find the watchtower.
Mm-hmm. Here you guys go.
Easing on down the road.
Here you go.
Oh,
there
down the
you
road
go.
again.
There's the mist.
Ooh.
And you can see the
Oh.
mist moving.
On the road again.
And this is why I paid a lot of money for all this.
It's misting on the road again. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna make your way down there.
Is this the can you see the thing I'm trying to put a square around?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the watchtower.
yes.
All right.
Yep. We're
Let's
around
make our way to the watchtower.
here. Yep.
As tablet keeps turning off at the worst of times. Okay.
You're gonna have to probably change that setting so it just stays on.
Yep. We also just got a raid from somebody's father.
I didn't suggest this. Okay. So nothing
Hi,
wrong.
enemies, Dad.
Hey gamer, welcome everybody. As as we're doing Season of Ghosts. But yeah. I should do shout outs. That's like one of the other things I need to start doing is get the text to show up on the screen.
It's always a fun time.
There we go. Thanks, gamer. Oh, some Fallout 6.
He always be playing that.
Someone was into that movie or TV show. But anyway, as you guys are, no, I shouldn't say anyway. For the guys that just came in, we are doing Paizo Seasons of Ghost, and yeah, I think all these characters are overpowered because they killed the first encounter way too easily.
I am mid-max to the extreme.
I
Just so
rolled max
everybody knows.
damage. Okay.
I have -2 to wisdom so that I could have 2 bumped out stats. Just so everybody knows.
My presence
did it,
was very helpful.
And I did it legally.
Billy the cheerleader.
Eh,
Unless somebody from Paizo tells me I did it not legal, then I'll believe them.
we didn't have any nat 1s, but we had a nat 20 that we had to set aside because they were like, no, I'm not going to do this.
I'm still thinking about the centipedes back there and how Boney just like chomped on an eyeball.
Yep. So... fine. Here's the other thing, because I didn't know like how fast or slow we were gonna go through here, so like I was preparing up to a certain point, and then it's just like, okay, well now I know, like I have the basic idea of what's happening, but then it's just like, I don't know. It's the joys of being a homebrew DM, GM, keeper, all this stuff, and then doing a pre-written thing where it's just like, okay. This is where we're at.
Yeah.
It's like I did not memorize where
I
we
didn't
were going
memorize it, but to be fair, I am much more of an improv GM. And
What? Never
Yeah.
would have thought
I
that
know,
about
no.
you.
so the fact that now there's like a lot of like text, and I'm just like, okay, am I like making sure they're getting their information right?
Any text you want to send my way, you're more than welcome.
I'm
to
not
send.
sending you spoilers to the whole
Come
adventure.
on, let me know.
But anyway, as you guys continue to walk westward into town, the pretty much you guys feeling, I don't know, it's, I'm gonna say mainly because there's not really a clear sign of how much distance there is. If there is, I got it. But as you guys are walking through here, you pretty much the tang of blood begins to fill the air. As you maybe you can see what you believe is the watchtower through the mists. It's still a little bit hard to tell, but as you get closer, you guys actually walk past 4 bodies. Like they're just 4 dead bodies of that are just kind of sprawled on the ground. 2 of them, you guys don't need to do checks on this, are town guards. With their, it says that they're, sorry, I said it's what it says, but as you guys observe, their legs are swollen, and their like facial expressions are like contorted into pain, and pain frozen on their faces. The other 2 bodies appear to be these tiny bluish gray humanoids that have sharp teeth and giant ears. And maybe Taos, you recognize this with your bounty hunter background and all that stuff, that they were slain by sword blood.
Okay.
You're still a little
man,
ways off
they're
from
not
the
sleeping, are they?
watchtower, though. Sorry, what?
Oh, they're not sleeping, are they?
No, they're not sleeping, unfortunately.
Hey, kid, come stand near me as we go through this. And like Boney like kind of like wraps his arm around him and just kind of goes, "Stay close."
Yeah.
And as we come up, I think Boney looks at Taos and says, "Hang with the kid for a second," as he like bends down towards the bodies, and he's gonna want to like kind of roll a medicine check or whatever he can to kind of, or even just perception's even better for me. But if it has to be medicine, we'll do medicine to just kind of like gain some more ideas of like what's happening with this.
You
these
can do a
bodies.
recall knowledge. Oh, there is a medicine check. Yeah, sorry. Medicine check is something you can do. That's
Hey, so I want to do a medicine check on the guards, and I want to kind of figure out what the blue thing, see if I know what the blue things are too.
okay.
That'll
Yeah.
be a
So give me a medicine check first, and then if you want to recall knowledge, just tell me what knowledge you want, how you want to recall it.
Okay, so that's a 10 on medicine. That's not great.
Yeah. No, it's like, once again, like this mist seems to just be getting in your way, where you're not able to give like, and even like your light isn't just revealing any clear sign of like what, like how they could have died.
So, I can basically roll any sort of lore at a +5. Is there like a lore I could roll on like the blue creatures?
One of your lores can be like a recall knowledge thing.
Yeah, no. So my diverse lore, I can recall knowledge with my esoterica on any lore subject.
All right, yeah. Well, what do you want to use?
Oh geez, like I'm trying to think of like what is
How
there
about this?
like
Why?
a
Oh, very good.
Willow Shore creature lore I could, or just like Willow Shore lore again, to just be like what random like odd beings have we like seen within Willow Shore that we have on the books, and do these match any of these descriptions of things that we've done?
Go ahead. See.
Oh, jeez. That's a total of 8, which means I rolled a natural 3. So
Yeah. No, there's.
I know Jack Diddley, and I also have the dubious knowledge feat, Dave. If you want to have fun with that.
Oh, remind me what that is.
Oh God, no.
That means that you tell me something true and you tell me something very not true, and I don't know which one's which.
Okay. Well, we're definitely doing that. So
I feel like if I fail things, I should definitely get a dubious
yes,
consistently.
yeah. And this is what I'm at, like, because I don't know your guys' character sheets, so it's just I'm gonna need like little reminders of that.
100%.
Yeah. So.
Thanks.
I hate that I have the dubious knowledge feat because I don't want it. Because it basically says I'm a treasure trove of information, but not all of it comes from reputable sources. When I fail, but don't critically fail, recall knowledge check using any skill to learn the correct answer, I also get a very bad. I also get an erroneous answer. So I get real information and I get false information.
This is
As long as I
poison.
didn't critically fail it. If I crit fail, I just don't know anything.
Yeah, it's the difference of this is poison ivy versus this is a healing herb. Well, let's try it out.
Yeah, it's like you think that this could possibly be Bluey and his family, or
All right. So you don't know like the name of the creature that's like eluding you. However, you can definitely tell that these are fey creatures. But they in their whole like makeup and stuff, like they do look a little bit monstrous, like kind of gremlin-esque. However, you remember reading in some like esoteric like tome that they're scary. Sad, is that the word? But like they're scary, like the way they look. They're normally like warm-hearted and love to like craft things and just show off their inventions, and it's just one of these things that they just love to do, to show and help create with other people. However, they do tend to get attacked a lot because of they
look like blue devils.
Yeah, they look very like cruel and just mean-hearted. But yeah, that's. You remember reading something that you're not able to place the name totally, but it's one of those things that are just like, man, this, whether they were trying to show something or share something in this whole scene, and they were misunderstood, like whether they just surprised them in the mist or something, it's not very clear.
all he shares with the party is that this is not good.
Mhm. So
None
while
of this is good.
So while Boniko is doing all that, is Toast and Billy, are you guys doing anything?
Thinking if I could do anything here.
Like, it doesn't have to be like rolling something, and it's like
Role play. Role play.
I mean,
role play or look around, or it's like
The world is your
Get
oyster
Get eaten
until I
by
kill
the
you.
centipede shadows.
But
Billy,
Yeah.
Billy's got a stick and he's poking the blue thing in the leg.
you ever see one of those before, Billy?
No, not at all.
Boney's like, Taos, get the child away from it.
Are the eyes of these tasty too?
No, don't eat these eyes. Don't eat these eyes.
Definitely not recommend those.
You think
Though
the
you
stone
do see
spider did
Boney
it?
like. Did you say they had wings, Dave? No. You just see him cut the ear of the creature off and put it in his bag.
Very odd decision. Anyways, yes. It's unfortunate to see something like this at an age so young, but honestly, if it's all the same to you, Boney, I think probably gonna see more of these if we continue on our path.
Yes.
It's better that he sees them now rather than later.
Or maybe soon he'll have created some of his own.
But for now, I think we leave these bodies to rest. I think we make sure we say our good lucks to them in their wherever they may go, and head on. We don't have time to sit here and dawdle.
Is there any brush nearby that we can see? Like leaves or branches?
oh yeah, there's like some overgrown like brush around.
Boney will pull out his hatchet and he will hack some of the overgrown, and he's gonna just lay the branches over the bodies.
As you cut the grass and to go lay it like in some of the brush over there, you actually find 2 dead vipers that were hidden in the brush.
Interesting.
Wow, that's not good.
Normal sized vipers. They weren't giant sized like the centipede. It's not Sekiro.
Yeah. You found vipers?
And Boney looks like he's a very black rat with black eyes wearing his bones, but like it is like all the color leaves his eyes and face when he sees the vipers that are dead. And he like takes a knee and is just like, not good at all. Death everywhere. And he tries to like collect himself as he like lays the brush over the guards and the blue things, just so that they're not out for anything else to get through them.
Did the vipers attack the guards?
I don't know what's happening, but I feel as if we don't move, we'll learn more firsthand what's going on in a not good way. We must press on.
Leave the dead where they may. Let's go.
We're right outside the watchtower, correct?
You're coming up on it.
Okay.
And Boney cuts a viper's fang and puts it in his pouch.
Hope that when I die, you don't cut part of me off and put it in that pouch.
No, I don't do that to humans. You don't have anything I need.
Wink.
Why?
No,
thank
your
you.
bodies don't have anything I need.
No,
That's
you
not
said what you
confident
said.
or
I-
anything.
Your weapons,
Yeah.
yes, I will 100% take shavings off of your weapons when you die, but
I understand.
hopefully I die before the rest of you, because I'm literally
Yes,
in the last
we,
year of my
we've
life,
been over
so-
this about an hour left. We got it.
Yeah.
We want the human's lower horn.
No.
See, what you do is you take the lower horn and you grind it after leaving it in the sun
You were
for
worried
days.
about Billy seeing dead bodies, but this conversation totally fine.
Oh, he doesn't know what we're talking about. He might think it's a big toad.
Are you guys having this conversation while you're walking?
No.
No.
Yes, yes.
Not at all.
have the
This
I
is
would-
not a
I
real
would-
conversation that's happening.
Oh, it's definitely a real conversation that happened.
No, the conversation is Boney just further explaining that, like, he's not going to cut things off of their bodies when they die, but he's definitely going to, like, go through their clothes and figure out what esoterica they have that he could use in his journeys if they die on him. Very much suggesting that Billy will probably die on this journey,
Oh,
if not for Teos and him.
I got this chunk of iron. And he pulls this chunk of cold wrought iron out and starts throwing in the air. You mean like this? I
Yes,
think she knows what the Boney
exactly like that. And Boney, like, looks at Teos and gives him a knowing look of, like, if he dies, we're gonna fight over this. But
Absolutely.
doesn't
on.
say anything out loud.
As the rat folk pulls out a Glock.
As Boney takes his chakram off and just begins to mercilessly chop the child into pieces. No.
We did it all for the iron. The iron.
That would be the worst way to end the session.
So, as you guys,
Total party kill from within.
the dreams
dirty
do
rat.
come true.
Yes.
So, yeah, as you guys, whether you were or weren't having said conversations like that, you guys start to see out of the mist and the fog, the watchtower come into view, and then you just hear from the top of the watchtower, "You there with you with the light? Stop it or I'll shoot."
And
Who
Boney
are
just
you?
goes, It's okay. It's okay. I am Yuka Koguta of the Northridge Scholars.
And dude, I don't trust you. And then like you hear like the sound of like a crossbow like being loaded, and it's just like, before I trust you, I need, tell me that name, but the 8 practices that will prove that you're from Willow Shore.
Oh dang! I only copied up to number 3.
It's alright.
And that is where we're gonna call it for today.
Oh no.
Ah.
But make sure you guys forget it in a month.
Here's what I'll do real quick, guys. I'm going to copy and paste this into Discord. So that you
I will
all have
delete it. I'm gonna delete it.
Billy's already
Boom.
established
Delete it.
that he's
Do
got
it.
2 of them mixed up. And that's what
Delete
he
it,
thinks
Dave.
they
It's in
are.
the Discord now.
Definitely one of them was
Everybody.
hugging ghosts.
Hey.
It's
Dave-
gone.
Dave's